Hi, I'm Ann and welcome to LearnHowToQuilt.com. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Part of learning about quilting is learning to appreciate other quilters' skills and the stories behind their quilts. So I'm going to share with you this storybook quilt on loan from the Thompsons family. It was made 65 years ago by Rick Thompson's grandmother, Louise Thompson. I hope you can overlook the condition of this quilt in order to check out some of these applique blocks. There are 24 in all, and each block is a scene from the Pinocchio story. The applique is so intricate. Look at these little checkerboard squares on this apron. There's also some embroidery in these blocks to further define these shapes. Here's another block. It's about when Geppeto sold his coat to buy a book for Pinocchio. I don't know how she embroidered these letters so small. Look at the detail in this scarf and the embroidery on the clothing. This pattern is one of the many patterns by Marion Whiteside Newton, who created and sold applique patterns based on children's stories. When designing these quilts, she did extensive research on costumes, characters, and all the small details of the story. Then she drew up the blocks. The Pinocchio Storybook Quilt was advertised in Ladies' Home Journal in 1958 and could be purchased for 25 cents. Today you can purchase copies of these patterns on the internet. These aren't for beginners. The applique is very intricate. Marion Newton also sold completed quilts and kits for her patterns. This Pinocchio quilt was made from a kit that Louise Thompson purchased for her grandson Rick's bedroom. At that time, you could buy a completed storybook quilt for about $125. The quilt kits containing all the applique pieces were sold for about half of that. In 1998, this quilt was part of a display of storybook quilts at the New England Quilt Museum. That same year, an article appeared in American Quilter magazine about storybook quilts. The blocks shown here were part of a fundraiser quilt that Marion Newton made. If you would like more information about story quilts, I've posted some links below. At the end of this video, you'll find close-ups of all the blocks in this Pinocchio quilt. I hope you've enjoyed the story behind this quilt. Louise Thompson did an amazing job putting it together. It's a quilt that I hope will inspire you to up your game in applique. If you're interested in learning more about applique, check out our beginner series. You'll find the links below. Thanks for visiting LearnHowToQuilt.com. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. It doesn't cost you anything and it will really help out with our channel. And as promised, here's a look at the story of Pinocchio as stitched by Louise on this quilt.